I think people always ask me about my journey and the key highlights to becoming sort of a media empire, as I like to call it. I think what's interesting has been, the journey has been lots of pieces of different things. So I started off as a professional dancer, I was a radio DJ, I worked in digital content, I wrote a gossip column, and looking back, all of these were key moments. Even though there was no particular strategy, because when I started the blog, it wasn't meant to be a business. It was really just my own online diary. But now I look back and it's great learning for me that whenever you do any kind of work, try everything, and eventually you'll realize that all the different things you did sort of combine and they become a little bit of a bharta together to allow you to do what you are meant to do. I think I have lots of role models, different ones at different times. When I was a professional dancer, my choreographer was my role model. Growing up, my big sister, Shalini, has always been my role model. She's been my hero. She's very successful. She has a lot of empathy and kindness. She's a great mom. She's a great friend. I admire Lily Singh. I admire Preeta, who runs the label Life, Aduna. Everyone from Oprah Winfrey to Ariana Huffington are definitely my role models. I got to meet Michelle Obama, who's incredible. I had no idea I was going to have a profession in media. I wanted to be a criminal lawyer, but my parents thought that would be too dangerous. I've always sort of had an affinity for writing. I always liked hosting things. So my first dream job was to be a VJ. I think for me, my career in media ended up happening because of my personality, the fact that so many things that I love to do fall into the media bucket today. I feel women are really good multitaskers. I also feel if I'm not doing more than one thing, I get very bored. People always ask me this question about what it's like in a male-dominated society. I understand that, you know, the expectation is for most women to say that's the glass ceiling and it's really rough. I have actually not faced that much trouble in my line of work. I think that I learned very on that I didn't need to make compromises. I didn't need a lot of money. I didn't really need that many mentors to do what I did. And I feel like that's kind of what my book is about. And I think that's what sort of resonated with a lot of young girls. When I was starting my career, it actually helped being a woman. It was less intimidating for the celebrities. I got to stand in front and sit front row at Fashion Week. So it had its benefits. I see how not having enough women in media, or things that happen where a lot of women have to compromise or their voices are, you know, sort of snubbed out or stifled, that it's very important for there to be more women in media. So I think the biggest challenge has been that there aren't enough of us, and there definitely aren't enough women investors. There aren't enough women CEOs. So Malini's Girl Tribe is a piece of my heart. It came about because Facebook launched Facebook groups, and I was like, okay, I want to start a community, but I don't want to start it about Bollywood or fashion. So I started Malini's Girl Tribe. I added 100 girlfriends, and now it's 35,000 women. And I realized that looking back, the idea really sprung from the fact that women online, if you ask anyone who's watching this video, if you're a girl, is your mailbox full of junk and sexual advances? Everybody will say yes. So I love social media, but I feel women are not able to use it effectively because of this sensory overdose of noise, and we've just made our peace with that's how it is. It's a safe space for people to share things that maybe you can't even share with friends or family sometimes. And I don't like the word women's issues. I feel that it's not just rape and menstruation. Everything is a woman's issue. Travel, food, mental health, work, everything. I'm very happy that my company is actually 90% women. It was not by design. We found the right woman for the job, I guess. I think the one thing I tell women today is something I wish someone had told me growing up. Believe in yourself, have that confidence. We ourselves tend to be very insecure and doubt ourselves. The world has always told us to second guess ourselves. Underconfident, scared person inside you is not you, it's your slightly disturbed roommate in your head. Don't listen to them. Go out there, face the world, do your best. And the other thing which I actually learned from Michelle Obama is make another woman shine. Make that effort before you go and do anything for yourself. Uplift another woman. I guess being able to celebrate myself and taking that moment is really satisfying because it makes you think about, okay, all the things that I've done, how far I've come. We're always so busy thinking about our future and what's next. We never stop to look back and say, wow, look how far I've come. I have one very simple mantra, which is FOMO, fear of missing out, and that's what keeps me going. I am funny, effervescent, and unforgettable. I'm Malini Agarwal.